Hello everyone and welcome back to Beef Reacts today. Need to roll my neck out for that one, it's a little stiff. We are going to be watching RWBY Volume 9 Chapters 1, 2, and 3. Is that how you do 3? 3? I'm European now. I count with my thumb first. So, here's the thing. Here's the reality of the situation. Here's what's going on. Here's the vibes of the day. This has been a journey. This hasn't been just any journey. This has been a journey together. Maybe you've been here since the beginning. Maybe you've come in halfway and you've caught up. Maybe you are just watching because you're looking for a Volume 9 reactor. Let me just start it out simply with a thank you. You know, I think coming from a place of humility is important. You're probably skipping past this. That's fine. But thank you. Thank you so much. The question that's coming up and should be in your head next is, well, what's next? Because it's still a reaction channel. You have hobbies other than RWBY. I know it. You like to watch things. And I like to watch things. I like to think what we could do. It'll be starting tomorrow. I'm going to start watching some trailers of shows that we could potentially watch together. Couple of ideas. I'm going to release a poll. This week, results are going to be answered next week. There's going to be a poll for YouTube for one show and a poll for Discord for another. And what we're going to do is we're going to be watching 2 shows at a time going forward. RWBY, we sped ran it. We got up to the point where we're here. I still have Chibi to do. Chibi will be next week. I'm going to be doing my victory lap. Think of it like a showboating event. I'm going to be doing Chibi, sitting down, just being so happy, excited, watching seasons 2, 3, and 4 when it's fully done. Doing the silver and charcoal team trailers, watching. So this is basically RWBY. Like we got about another 1 or 2 weeks of just extraneous content, just content that's good. It's going to be enjoyable, but we could sit back. We could just have a good laugh together, maybe talk, get to know each other. Maybe you could get to know me, I could get to know you, that type of thing. But right now, we're on Volume 9. We're in Alice in Wonderland. That's where we currently are. I would like to see where we go next. So let's just jump right into it.
This is the story of a girl who had a lot of problems.
What a start. What a start. This POV automatically starting the season off. Now, mind you, this is after a 2-year hiatus that I didn't have to suffer through. I'd say joke's on you, suckers, but like, I now get to suffer through the next one with you. So here we are together, just getting ready for it. So, the most important question is this beautiful POV. They did it wonderfully, too. Like you have to think about what this camera angle looks like, too. So it's just phenomenal.
Should have never been born.
Alright, that's just mean. Yeah, they're gone. Jesus! Based on hand-to-hand combat, Ruby's gonna have to murder Ruby's gonna have to murder Neo by the end of this because there's no stopping her. She's not gonna get over it, and Neo's about to have some. There's one of two possibilities. Neo's either going to have her anger, her revenge wanting overtake her to the point where it's going to lead to her own death, and Ruby's going to try to save her, and it's not going to work because realistically that's just what happens with this type of character. Or Ruby is going to have to grow up and just kill Neo because at the end of the day there's just some people that you are not going to save, and that's going to break her, and it's probably going to make her very, very severely depressed. Those are my two thoughts. A lot of water today. A lot of water. Is she calling to herself? And in this 2 years of not animating, it's just gorgeous. It really is just that gorgeous. They have done such a good job with this, where they've made it so. They've done great with the texturing. They've done great with everything. Just kudos to the animators. Just big kudos to the animators, because damn, the shading is gorgeous. Oh, they're just in a weird time. Wait a minute. Oh, I see what they did there, because the last end credit scene literally makes it a POV shot of looking at the giant tree, and this first like intro here was all POV. That's clever. That's smart. Damn, that's cool. Okay, I'm with that. Heavy with that, actually. Are they going to give her an annoying companion or dinner? Because I would take dinner. She's going in circles. That was a really clever way to show that she's going in circles, because she keeps ending up in the same spot. That's so cool. And those different positions with the jump cuts. Oh my god, that's so smart. That is so smart to do that. Who directed this? Not the little mouse. I think I've definitely seen this screenshot before. I'm with it. I'm so with it. Genuinely. Okay, I'm with it.
Now, if only you could help me.
I could try.
It talks. Kind of.
I guess it's only fair.
No, that's all right. I guess I've just never really spoken to a mouse before.
Well, I guess I've never spoken to a you before. What are you?
Oh, I'm a human. A girl. A huntress.
That's a lot of things.
I'm Ruby Rose.
And to Ruby Rose is your purpose?
No, that's my name. Do you have a name?
I'm still young, so not yet.
You know what? She's gonna give him a name. I want to call him Squeakers. Or her. I want to call them Squeakers.
How about I call you Little for now? Would that be alright?
How does one little?
Squeakers is better. Let's go.
Wrong.
Let's go Squeakers.
Have you seen other people? Humans. Like me.
Exactly like you?
No, not exactly like me. I mean, we're similar, but different.
I'm sure it'll make sense eventually.
One would have long blonde hair. The other has, well, cat ears. Sorry, I should have known. I've seen plenty of cartoons.
Well, I've never seen anyone who does or doesn't look like you. But maybe someone in my village has. They're always out foraging. You know, since we need food and stuff. Speaking of which, a few more of these wouldn't hurt.
Squeakers is a king. It's royalty. I would, unironically, I'd die for that mouse. That mouse, we'd be the best of friends. I can promise you that much. Dude, I put him on my shoulder. It's like in my D&D campaign with the rabbit that I have an Almirage that I have on my shoulder. His name's Steven. Me and Steven go around the world fighting, doing our thing. It's awesome. Yeah. I got an Almirage named Steven. I love him.
You really think it's around here somewhere? I wouldn't exactly say I'm certain about anything at the moment. Gamble's Shroud fell after you and Ruby, but before I did. And we found each other, so... What is this place? I don't know. None of my guesses really make sense.
I just realized that no one knows that John fell, so that's gonna be tough. Because they really have no idea who fell and who didn't. So when they find him, that's gonna be wild.
I'm really glad you're okay.
Me too.
I'm really glad you are too. And if we are, then that means Yang and Ruby might be. Can you... What happened after we fell? We should focus on finding everyone else first.
Well, that answers the question, right? Like, because if you're not willing to say that we did well, you know, like, because if you did well, you'd... Oh, goodness. Right here is just itchy. If you're not willing to say you did well, then you did bad. Like, it was a bad time. It was bad news bears for everyone involved, and honestly, I wouldn't want to be talking about my else either. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to say it. I don't think it's, you know, it's a need-to-know basis, Blake, and you don't need to know right now. Because telling you that we not only lost 2 relics, but Penny had to be, her throat was slit by Jean. Let's not talk about that.
I think I see something.
We should focus on finding everyone else first.
I think I see something.
A word? Short?
even worse? Well, good news. I'm low on dust. That wasn't an invitation, Weiss. Sorry.
Do rapiers cut like that? I didn't think I thought rapiers were pointy. They weren't cutty, right? They don't do slice damage. They do pierce damage. I don't know. I'm not a swords person. I just feel like every time I see a rapier, I feel like I could just grab it and it won't hurt me. Like, I don't know why, but like, I just, because it seems like a circular weapon. It seems like a cylindrical, something like that. That's a word, I think. It seems like that kind of weapon. So like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's gonna ruin my life. Yeah. Push! Alright, I'm gonna say it. Why? Push the tree towards it at least. Help! We're seeing it bend and push and do... Push the tree so she could reach it. I mean, like, come on. She's trying. Like, help! Oh, look, they're gonna find each other.
Are you drooling on me?
And on this day, we were to pray, but the hunter! What's going on? Oh, hey, it's your cat friend. A new adversary approaches. We must liberate our kin! I didn't know what to do because she looked sad. But then we talked and she seemed less sad. Then she pulled the cheese out of the ground on her own. You have our sincerest apologies. Please understand that our kind is a bit skeptical of cats. And snakes. And cats.
We understand.
Listen, it's like, I get it. We've all been there. We've all been skeptical of cats every now and then. Have you ever seen a cat where you just look at it and you're like, yeah, we don't vibe together. We're not gonna be good friends, are we? Because I feel like every time I look at a cat, I'm like, this thing could possibly hurt me, and I don't want it to hurt me. I wish I was better friends with cats. I'm not. That being said, whenever I'm laying down, my girlfriend's cat will like walk up, make biscuits on me, and then sleep on me, which is really nice, except for like midnight when it decides to rub its tail in my face and, you know, wake me up and claw the ever-living hell out of me. That one doesn't feel as nice. But, you know, things happen.
If we could ask, have you seen anyone else who looks like us? Long, blonde hair, looks kind of scary but isn't, but could be if she wanted to.
Facts.
Thanks anyway.
She probably found herself with the bears.
I was trying to go to that cliff over there. I figured going to higher ground and getting my bearings would be good.
Sounds like the best option for now.
If you want to go to the cliff, I could help with that. I don't really have anything to do yet.
Yet?
Squeakers?
I could be your trusty guide.
I like Squeakers. Yeah, Squeakers is doing its best.
Or, I guess we can figure it out ourselves. At least they got us to this path. We need to hurry. Yang's been down here the longest, and we still haven't found her.
Let's go, Squeakers.
I was wondering, if you fell, are there others down here too? What happened?
I don't know if anyone else fell. No. I think we should find Yang, if she's even down here. Then we can go over everything.
I just...
Well, that sounds terrifying. I don't know if there's going to be Grim down there. I can't imagine there's somehow Grim down here. This seems like a Pangea type situation, and I am all for Pangea. At least the situation. You know what I mean? What the hell is... Maybe... Hey, girls, listen. Listen, hear me out here. A fight or flight's a hell of a thing. Only one of you has a weapon. Two of you have a weapon. I don't think checkmate's gonna stop whatever the hell that thing is, because it don't look grim, don't look human. It looks messed up. It looks genuinely messed up. I've also decided my character arc for this season is I might go into my villain arc. I think I deserve it. I think I deserve a good arc for myself. An arc of me being a general... I don't know. How do I be a villain on screen? How do I come across as villainous? Maybe laugh at their pain? I feel like laughing at their pain could be a good arc for me. It would hurt me deeply because I love these characters, but I mean, a villain arc kind of sounds lit. I don't know what it would look like for me, but I feel like a villain arc would be kind of dope for me. Girls, you gotta go. What the hell? What did they do for this animation? That is actually terrifying. I'm sorry.
I said I wasn't done with you yet.
Oh, it's Yang. Hi, Yang. Hi, Yang. Oh, she lost her arm. That's tough. Again. I don't know what the hell that was.
Damn it. You weren't supposed to be here.
If you thought we wouldn't come for you, then you must have forgotten who raised me.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. You didn't come for her though, technically speaking. You fell into oblivion and landed here. Call a spade, but you did not fall down that hole for her. You fell down that hole because you were forced down it.
You weren't supposed to be here.
If you thought we wouldn't come for you, then you must have forgotten who raised me. What happened to your arm?
I don't think you'd believe me if I told you.
Why not? You seem trustworthy.
Ruby?
What is that?
Yang?
That was cute. That genuinely was cute, and I want more of that. Give me more of that, and I will be gladly happy. Damn it. I can't be a villain. This is too wholesome. I love whenever they meet back up.
What is that?
Yang?
I sort of thought you'd be a little happier to see us.
I am. It's just... it must have gone pretty bad, huh?
Everything happened so so fast. No one came back from Vacuo to help. And Penny, Sean tried to help, but she sacrificed herself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, we have no idea what happened to Relic. Or what happened to everyone in Vacuo. Or where Neo is.
Maybe everyone else made it. I don't know, but I have a bad feeling. Neo's here too.
Hey, are you alright?
She attacked me when we were falling.
Whoops. That's my alarm, everyone. Sorry.
Okay. Ruby's weapon is still missing. Yang's arm was stolen. I think we focus on getting everything back. Then we can figure out exactly how to get out of here.
Here's the thing. Without that arm, Yang don't have Atlas technology anymore, so she does not have the arm. So yeah, they need to get that arm back. Ruby's weapon, I think, can be remade. Pietro, listen, God bless him. I don't know what's going on with him. Pietro's just gonna take that L. I miss him, though.
Wherever here is. But what if we can't leave? Or what if
we're dead? Until you all found me, I thought for sure I was.
No. I don't think we're dead. I know how this sounds, but I think we're in a fairy tale.
Okay. How? I'm gonna say it. I don't know how that makes sense, but I'm with it. The girl who fell. Damn. Oh, that's a depression arc if I've ever seen it. Look, everyone else walking valiantly towards the screen. You can see it too. Because look, watch. She's walking so happy, a little bit older. And then boom. Against. Feels broken. Yep. The cheese plant, I'm with that. Is that Penny's ghost leading them? Who is that? Are we not going to see them? Oh no, it's someone completely different. Oh, not Neo. This is wild. New character. I'm gonna guess she's the girl that fell through the world. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense to me here. She has to be the girl that fell through the world, so I'm with it. Ah, Carrie Shawcross. Damn, that was a good one. I don't even know if they still have Zane Rutledge, but damn do I hope they do. Yes, they do, baby! Every time we see Zane Rutledge, it's another day in paradise. Whatever that thing is terrifying. Ugh. Damn. Alright, well, so this has been Chapter 1. I'll be right back with Chapter 2 in less than a second. I'll see you guys then. And we are back. Is it 2 hours later? Yes. But we ate breakfast and we went on a walk. It's a beautiful day. Who doesn't love a good, beautiful day? Also, water is delicious when you have not drinking anything sugary in the last like 3 days. But anyway, I should have started halfway through this. My bad. Perfect. Better! Better! I'm better! Sorry, but I'm better.
So are we just gonna stand around thinking about this in silence, or...
I know this place is weird, but a fairy tale.
Oh, they brought Yang's humor back. I'm so happy. I guess if this is a fairy tale, and it's the girl who fell through the world, does that mean that someone's reading the book and they have to read it? Like, what? This is going to be a very interesting way of handling this.
So are we just gonna stand around thinking about this in silence, or...
Probably.
I know this place is weird, but a fairy tale? I mean, that's impossible.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. Ruby is going through it right now. Like, she is going through her depression era. And I'm on this villain arc. Yang still looks like that cat meme. And Weiss, she's there. I don't think I could do this villain arc. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have villainry in me, alright? I'm too fun-loving, alright? You know the Joker's thing of having one bad day and you'll be like me? I don't believe that. I believe it's a choice to be like the Joker. And, like, I just don't make that choice. That's just not me, alright? You could say give someone nothing to lose, do that, but I just think some people don't have it in them. And if you're someone where it's like, oh, you've never had a mean streak in your body. No. No, I just don't have it in me to just be ruthless for the sake of being ruthless. Now, Yang without her hand she's still killing it. How did they get that attached to her? Did she have to do that herself? Or, like, how does that work?
In silence, or...
I know this place is weird, but a fairy tale? I mean, that's impossible.
What we've seen is improbable, but that doesn't mean we're in an actual fairy tale.
Alright, before you get mad about me constantly pausing, please don't. I want to look at the ray trace. I want to see if they ray trace this. Yeah, they did ray trace. Oh, that's cool. Ray tracing is so annoying to do. But to be fair, they didn't. So the way that they did this, it seems... Oh my goodness, look at Yang's eyes. That blink. Okay, yeah, that works.
What we've seen is improbable, but that doesn't mean we're in an actual fairy tale. Are we seriously entertaining this?
Why not?
Do you have a better explanation for what's going on?
Well,
My girlfriend said it, so it has to be true.
shall we? We fell from the sky. Ruby made friends with a tiny mouse.
Friends!
Blake and I got caught by killer vines, and you got your arm stolen by a what was it that you said?
A talking raccoon riding on a purple wagon filled with trash.
I like that.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with.
Okay, I see your point of view. I am going to go over here now.
Of course it's driving a little trash. Why not? Probably has a little dragging wheel too.
As crazy as it sounds, something about this is familiar.
The girl who fell through the world. I think we're in the ever after.
Not the ever after.
That world is make-believe. It was just part of a story we all read as kids.
It's not make-believe. It's where I live.
Can you tell us more about it? Have you ever heard the name Alex?
And Alex. Is that a purpose?
In the story, Alex fell from the sky and met with the hunter mice.
Oh my goodness. A purpose. And we have that mouse on Ruby's shoulder this entire time, who isn't honestly sure what her purpose is because she can't fight Salem right now, and she lost, and she keeps losing, and she doesn't really have a will to go on. Oh, they really decided to do that for the writing, didn't they? They really decided to give me this. It's beautiful. It works. It hits a lot harder than expected. I'm with it. I'm with it till the end.
You ever heard the name Alex?
And Alex, is that a purpose?
And we're talking about
In the
purpose
story,
constantly.
Alex fell from the sky
Yep.
and met with the hunter mice. Got trapped in vines, bought a jabberwocker, and got her knife stolen by a talking raccoon.
Yeah.
Jabberwocker?
She beat the Red King at a board game, met the curious cat, the rusted knight, and finally got out through...
The tree. So what now? Do we go to the tree, look for Alex, Yang's arm? Ruby, you're still missing Crescent Rose.
I'll bet the jinxie peddler has it.
Who?
The jinxie peddler? That's the only talking raccoon I know.
I'm gonna say it before any of you even say it. Yes, this is clearly an allusion to Alice in Wonderland. Clearly an allusion to Alice in Wonderland, like to the point where it's not even funny how much this is an allusion to Alice in Wonderland. However, I will give it up that it's gonna be interesting to watch them go through a fairy tale, because like this entire time we've been talking about fairy tales are real, or they have their own like reality set in. This is going to be a very fascinating journey, because if you can go into these fairy tale worlds now, does that mean that I can go into one of the other ones that these characters are based off of? Because we have Ozpin say back in volume 2 that a lot of the characters' namesakes are based on these fairy tales. So like, at what point is the media reflecting reality and reality reflecting media? I don't know. I don't have that answer because I need to watch more.
I'll bet the jinxie peddler has it.
Who?
Yo, Weiss is just...
Jinxie peddler? That's the only talking raccoon I know.
Do you know where he might be?
Of course. I'll lead the way. Right to...
Yo, Squeakers is killing it.
Town is just ahead, right? I've been thinking, if we're going to go to this town, we need to be careful. Alex didn't know their customs and ended up starting a war among the townsfolk. Trouble followed her everywhere she went.
Well, yeah, but she was kind of a mean person, right? She lied and cheated her way through most of the book.
She was trying to survive. The morals of those old stories are so simplistic. Either way, we need to tread lightly.
I mean, like, if you wanted to make allusions to, like, our own fairy tales, I wouldn't say simplistic. I'd say, hey, don't talk to strangers because strangers want to take you away and kill you. It's not really necessarily simplistic. It's more of, like, our own fairy tales exist for a specific reason of teaching children. They're simplistic because they're meant to teach children universal truth. It's important to teach children universal truth, which is like the whole point of writing. And before you say there is no such thing as universal truth, yes there is. That is why writing exists. Now, you can have opposite universal truths, you can have whatever, but the whole idea of writing is you observe a reality, you break it down into a thematic sentence, which is typically 2 or 3 sentences. Stealing is wrong. X is wrong. This is right. These are bad. These are good. We start with a framework, which is universal truth. Then, as we get older, we experience this thing called shades of gray, where we're like, well, yeah, it's wrong, but like you go back to your framework. And that framework only exists because you're able to observe it now. You could say, well, this thing's wrong, this thing's bad. I really shouldn't trust a stranger because she might bake me into a pie. It's like, yeah, plot, but like, I think one time, because like I would film a Comic-Con and like Joe Kelly would show up, and I really like Joe Kelly. The dude's so cool. He's the guy who made Ben 10. And like I was asking like questions because I was the person at panels who would ask questions, and I'm annoying. And he was like, think of writing a story. Your theme is the foundation, and your thematic like purpose is the foundation, and your plot is the paint, furniture, and decor. Because the only way that the plot works is if your theme is actually consistent and your theme makes sense. And plot comes from theme. So, like, I use that a lot as, like, a push off and, like, a starting point. Because it is really helpful. But honestly, like, it's weird to talk to people about that. Because it's, like, you can honestly disagree with the take or anything like that. It's no big deal. Like, it's a difference of opinion. All things in life are just a difference of opinion. It's just more of, you start with a framework because you're a parent and you teach your children a framework. So you tell them fairy tales. You tell them these stories of grandiose heroes, of people doing daring escapes, people doing things of slow and steady wins the race. It's like, how is slow and steady a universal truth when some people are able to cheat and get ahead? It's like, because hard work beats talent when talent fails to work. And then it's like, well, there's these cases where that's not the overarching thing. It's like, just because there are exceptions to a rule does not mean that the rule of thumb is still a good practice to follow. It's still a good idea to work hard in your everyday life because that'll help you later down the line with other things. It's still a good idea to be disciplined and to do things, like, because later down the line, that type of thing will help you. Like, it becomes an issue where you stop there. You don't ever add the shades of gray because they do exist. But, like, yeah, before I just start rambling and repeating myself, it just, you know, these are my thoughts, like, on it, and I just think it's funny because it's like, they're so simplistic. It's like, yes, because they're meant for children. This is a show originally, like, meant for, like, your 12 to, like, 16-year-olds. Writing for children is infinitely harder than writing for adults, and I will gladly defend that take until the day I die. The Goofy movie is a much better film than Lady Bird.
She was trying to survive. The morals of those old stories are so simplistic.
I say that because they have the exact same plot.
You need to tread lightly.
The town's just up ahead. The jinxed peddler always stops by our village before he goes to town.
Do they steal stuff from you guys too?
Steal? Never. They just take the things we're not looking at. Fair's fair.
Sounds like a legitimate business person. How did they manage to steal your arm anyway?
I was knocked out from the fall. When I came to, that sneaky raccoon had already grabbed my arm and ran off before I could stop him.
So would you say he caught you unarmed? How disarming. I guess we'll have to catch this.
About time.
For what?
Nothing.
Don't worry. We'll find a way out of here, and then we'll go back home.
I don't have a home anymore, Ruby. What the hell? What is wrong? Like, I understand what's wrong with her, but, like, damn. Also, little moments, I don't think that needed a close-up, but, like, it's nice that the things that I complained about in last volume are being done. Like, that genuinely makes me happy, and, like, it makes this a lot more real. Personally, I wouldn't have done a close-up there. I would have let that be a long shot, so that way if you're paying attention, you can really see it, and, like, you don't need to draw the attention to it, not because the attention doesn't exist, but because it's, like, it creates a little bit more subtlety. But, like, I think it's really cute, and I'm very happy with the way that they're handling Bumblebee going forward. Like, it wasn't... I don't even want to be like, oh, it was a shaky ride, it was this. Like, you could have been a part of it since Volume 2, Volume whatever. Doesn't matter. And to, like, actually break down my thoughts on it would take probably a 20-minute, not rant, but, like, it would take a lot of explaining, a lot of going through just the way that you write certain things. You write romance, you go about doing X, Y, or Z, and, like, how those types of things just become a little bit more difficult when you just end up needing to do something a little bit not harder, but like you just end up doing something different than what you were expecting, and just I lost my train of thought for a second. My bad. It would just take me a decent amount of time to just like go down and break down like my actual thoughts of why certain things work and why they don't work, and it's typically about everything coming together perfectly, because this is a medium where it revolves writing, voice acting, music, visuals, and then all four of those things need to combine together to make what we call art, or make what we call medium. And it becomes even more difficult when you go into an animation setting, because that animation also needs to be on point. Now you're talking about hundreds of people interacting with each other that, yeah, they're going to talk to each other, yeah, they're going to do something, but if one person doesn't do it right, the entire point ends up getting lost. Like, you can see what they're going for, you can see what they do, but like, you should always have a good respect for the animation, whereas when people talk about the jankiness, or like people try to hate on this show, it's like, again, you do it. Like, I don't like critics, because it's like, you do it. All right, you do it. I want to watch you do it. Oh, it's bad. You do it. Please do it. I promise you won't be able to. I want you to sit down, write a 32-page script. Oh, it's hard? Do it. Okay. Then get a team of about 200 people and oversee all of them. Do it, please. No, I'm bad at what I do. You do it. No, you know better than me. You do it. You do it, because you know best. Like, critics are... It's like when people say opinions are like a-holes and like, you know, they all stink or whatever. Mine worse than others. But like, there's just something about critics where I'm like, unless you've done something, your criticism, as valid as it may be, really doesn't matter, because you're incapable of doing it. So, who gives a fuck?
Nothing.
Don't worry. We'll find a way out of here, and then we'll go back home.
My mother's dead, Ruby.
Weiss?
It's all gone. There's nothing left for me to go back to. Just like Beacon.
You did the best you could for Atlas, Weiss.
But it wasn't enough. We hatched a crazy plan that put a whole kingdom at risk, and we don't even know if we saved the relics from... Maybe John and Winter were able to get them out. Despite everything. Despite us. I know that Penny... I know that was a lot to hear.
I don't trust that bridge. It doesn't seem very structurally sound.
So this is the entrance to the other acre, you called it?
Yep. All we do is cross the bridge, and we'll be, well, wherever over there is.
Squeakers, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
Nope. Never been this far from home.
Oh, maybe you should go back?
I wouldn't have any idea how to go back. Maybe I'll live by this bridge.
I'll handle this.
Building a house, my very first house. Gonna find my purpose in my best house.
Would you like to come with us?
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Yo, Squeakers be killing it right now. By royal decree of His Highness, the preeminent birthday party of His Most Royal is hereby announced. Yeah, I wouldn't go. This sounds lame.
Just
Ain't gonna be any girls there. I'm out.
everybody.
I've always wanted to be long, but I'm still just small.
There it is. So what's the strategy? Just start roughing them up or what?
I don't.
In the book, Alex had to barter with Jinxie for her dagger.
Yeah, I think I'd rather hit him.
Welcome, one and all!
This thing?
Horrible. And a lot older than I remember from the book.
I am Jinxie, and these are the finest treasures of the Acre.
I don't see my arm. All of Jinxie's treasures are just other items in disguise, so that people think they're buying something extremely valuable. Okay. So, which one is Yang's arm?
To the left. It's clearly the one to the
Your
left.
heart tell you. That's how Alex knew.
I mean, that one looks roughly arm-sized-ish.
Ruby?
There's something about that one.
First item, the diamond-studded rabbit.
I really would like to be like, you didn't point at anything. You didn't tell me which one that there's something about. Could you elaborate, please? I don't know what you're saying.
Something about
Ooh.
that one.
Job's been hurting.
First item, the diamond-studded rabbit. You, Jinxies.
You stole it from
Going
him.
to bed without any money. I don't think there's any money in the ever after. Jinxie just names whatever prize he wants. What does Jinxie want from Alex? Her saddest memory. And her happiest.
Sold for a hug.
Hugs are very valuable.
Maybe this won't be so bad after all.
Second item, a golden scepter. You.
Huh?
The bidding starts at
No, I was the first one to...
knowing what it is to feel loved. A fair price for some, I'd say.
Knowing what it's like to feel loved by royal decree.
Sold!
Wait, that's my arm!
Whatever it is, it's royal property now. No price is too high for His Majesty's birthday.
First item, the jade Mary.
We tried it your way, Blake.
You!
Ruby, what are you doing?
Bidding starts at enough hope to fill this jar. You don't have enough, do you?
Huh?
Why, you little rat! Leave that alone! You can't touch it until the deal is done!
Huh?
It's a fake!
I'm going for it!
Fair's fair.
Is that one of Penny's? Oh God, is that a Penny thing? It looks like one of Penny's sword. Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all.
Fair's fair.
I got it! Ruby, come on! actions. Very seriously. High five?
Yep.
High five?
We're doing the same thing Alex did. We're ruining everything. That's your biggest concern right now?
Yes.
I've read so many stories. I never thought I'd be the moral of one.
What?
Ruby?
I'm gonna give it a second before I pause, but what the fuck does that mean?
Explain why, but I was drawn to it.
Great. Now it's raining on just us. That's it. We're getting out of this nightmare. Alex went to the tree, right? Let's go.
I don't think it's gonna work like that. In the book,
We are not in a book. And even if we were, we know how it ends. Right over there. Stupid tree!
Yeah, already tried that earlier. You can't get any closer to the tree that way.
Well, then what do we do now? We've got my arm, but we still don't have crescent rose or the slightest idea how to get out.
This way! Somebody's sad! I'd be sad too, if I ruined the royal birthday.
These guys again.
Blake, what did Alex do next?
She went to the Crimson Castle and beat the Red King at his own game.
Heads up! You treasonous birthday ruiners!
Okay.
Okay.
We want to go to the birthday party. We want to go to the birthday party.
Well, too bad, because we're going to... Oh, yes. That's where we're taking you. Prisoners for stealing royal property.
What if I offered you something better? The weapon of a powerful warrior.
Ooh, go on.
Not just a powerful warrior. The most powerful to ever live. She was touched by magic. She gave her life for thousands. She took a message of hope to the stars. And she saw the world through better eyes. Take us to the royal birthday and allow us to present this most precious gift.
Yes, by royal decree. Come on, men. You heard her. We've got a birthday to celebrate.
Ruby, are you sure about this?
Look, we may not know exactly what's going on, but for whatever reason, this place is putting us on a similar path as a book we all read as kids. I say we follow it. And stop pretending we know what we're doing.
I'm with that. All right. Why wouldn't you want to be the moral of a story? There's a lot of stories have morals. There ain't a problem with it. Like, yeah, moral of the story. The turtle is the moral of the story. So like, I thought that was odd wording by Blake, but I'm with it. Ultimately speaking, this RWBY depression arc, it's gonna be interesting. But knowing that they had 2 years to work on this, like, this writing's pretty tight. It's working really well. Like, I'd honestly love to see the way it goes and see how it continues to flow and blossom and just work. So, like, honestly, it's very exciting, ultimately. anyone new? Nick Kramer. Cody Hawkins. Din Jensen. Barbara Lindsay Jones. Okay. Joe McDonald. What a king. Tim Reed. It's never going to stop Zane Rutledge. Mark Osborne. Zane Rutledge, baby! Let's go! After knowing that RWBY is a unit of measurement to them, that is kind of hilarious to me. But, alright, yeah, so that was the end of Chapter 2. I'll be back in less than a second for, Chapter 3. Oh, geez, that's not what I wanted, but be right back. I'm back and I'm better than ever, baby! No, I'm not. I could be. Who knows? So, it seems like this season we're doing a RWBY who has lost hope arc, which is gonna be interesting because, yeah, she's been taking a lot of L's. I mean, the entire team's been taking L's, but, like, I think John's gonna be a big one for them, because no one has taken more L's than my man, Jean. And Jean still keeps coming back for more. So that tells me that Jean deserves to be able to come in and give a friendly speech to our captain to hopefully revitalize some hope. Because, let me tell you, in the sad Olympics, nobody beats John. No one beats the girl I loved stuffed me into a locker, sent me packing, and I was helpless in protecting her. Because if he could, damn. That's all I'm saying. Alright, I'm with it. Let me rap over it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your mother is a frickin' whore. Yeah. Shit. I'm not a good rapper. I had to stop. I'm with it. Who's this cuck? Oh yeah, he's a cuck.
You're the Red King?
How dare you! There is no king! I am the Red Prince. Why I never coming to someone's castle without even knowing who they are. And on my birthday!
Happy birthday, Your Majesty!
It's a real King Louis the whatever, that child who was like 5 and French and the king before anyone else. They really did that dude dirty, huh? They did a lot of people dirty in this, but like nobody's been done dirtier than my boy Jean. My boy Jean Ook. Honestly, you know, there's nothing worse, as someone who's been the manager of people that were like 10 years older than them, it's tough, because like, you know, they don't respect you. like, you know, they don't respect you, that you know that they think they're better than you, and you know that they think that they have, like, they know more than you, have more experience, and yet they just aren't. I'm just saying, like, it's tough. Not as this king, because I'm sure this king, like I said, he seems like a cuck, so. You know, I keep trying to be advertiser friendly and content friendly, but like, let me tell you, it's hard. It's hard for me to have to self-censor sometimes, and like, you know, some days I'm just like, I don't want to. I just want to be able to say what's on my mind. And what's on my mind is that this kid, he's a loser. So you look at him.
Yes, a joyous occasion. Thank you very much.
Red Prince? The king wasn't nearly as rude. or small. Or loud.
Well, if it hadn't been for your kind, the king would still be here.
Oh, we're behind. They're following in Alex. Oh my god. They're following in Alex's footsteps because she is walking in front of them in the opening credits. So they're following her footsteps until they catch up to her. And then all 5 of them have to leave together. Oh. Okay, I'm with it.
Majesty? Happy birthday.
How do you know such privileged information? You must be infiltrators, here to steal my crown!
Are you stupid?
Literally just told us.
Also, we saw advertisements for your party everywhere.
Excellent! You are in the presence of royalty! That's me, thank you very much. The heir to the Crimson Castle!
I'd beat him.
Did I used to be this unbearably pompous?
Yes.
Your Majesty.
You used to be the prissy bitch queen and like the ice queen, and we stopped calling you that because you didn't like it, but Lord knows you still have it in you, and I want you to bring it back out because I miss prissy bitch Weiss. I miss hating her to hate her. I miss hating Jean to hate Jean too. It's hard. I don't have anyone to hate anymore.
Gift befitting of the royal birthday.
It is very rare. The weapon of the greatest warriors who ever lived.
Acquired by us and only us with no help at all.
But we're the ones who gave it to you.
No help at all.
Liars. Liars.
Green? Why is it green?
Forgive us, your majesty. We
Please
didn't
forgive
know
us.
it was green. We're stupid.
Take them away.
Your Majesty, please.
Wait.
Your Majesty, please.
Majesty.
Wait. They gave it to us. It was their fault. It wasn't me.
Get wrecked.
No, wait. Well, maybe we can help cheer you up.
Beheading people does cheer me up, but go on.
We heard you like to play games.
What game are we about to play with this blue butterfly, blue butterfly, blue butterfly? Why do I know the blue butterfly? Isn't that a signifier or something? Is that a Monty signifier? I feel like it's a Monty signifier. This is a beautiful shot, by the way. Like, this actual entire sequence right here that's about to transpire is genuinely a grandstanding animation. But, like, why is blue butterfly important? I'm gonna rack my brain thinking about this. Yeah, this cuck needs to shut up. Wow. It's like they did a kaleidoscope effect, which is really cool, but like, damn.
What exactly do you desire from me in exchange for playing my game? There's always a catch.
Your Majesty, you are as wise as you are
Cuckish.
small.
Thank you.
If we win, our only request is that you help us get to the tree.
The tree? It's so far away.
That's why we're asking.
If you win, I will help you with what you ask.
Oh, great. So, how do we play?
Rule 1. Each player may move every pawn one space each turn. Rule 2. Whoever gets the most pawns to the other side of the board wins. Rule 3. To take over a space, you must dispose of whoever occupies it.
Dispose of? Okay. I think
They're battered, beaten, and they have lost a lot, it seems like. Oh! It's a metaphor for her headspace! I get it! Oh, it's a metaphor for her headspace. Oh, it's a metaphor. I'm not gonna be okay after this episode, I don't think. I think this is going to delve deep into her psyche. And it's going to break me.
I'm missing some pieces.
How perfect that you brought along friends to play then.
Wow.
Hey, what are you doing? Weiss, Yang, Blake. Now we're all littles.
We're okay. Ruby, the most important thing is winning this game.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know. They look stupid.
I guess these are our teammates.
No one's going to get hurt. Right?
Maybe don't put them in the front. Alright, don't put them with the cannon fodder. That seems like a bad idea. Strategically, the way that this game is played is whoever goes first. We have to figure out what takes what, when, and where the strategic sacrifices need to be made. Oh my goodness, they are really doing this. Jean would be perfect, and he would have already dealt with this, like, a while ago.
As I am a gracious ruler, the white team may go first.
Mm-hmm. That was a wait a minute. That was a beautiful shot. Can we talk about the lighting of this? Look at all this lighting. Look at how beautiful this scenery is. We watch this spinning and then boom. Oh my god, that was awesome. And then the slow pan in. The lead animators are killing it. They've probably done a lot of math here. Yeah, your first move is the most important.
Can you advance one space forward, please?
Victory for me!
Oh, they chose to lose.
Okay. How about you three? Oh. Weiss, do you think you can take that space? Have some faith!
Beginner's luck. It doesn't bother me. So, tell me, why do you want to go to the tree?
We want to go home. And we believe the tree can get us there. Yang, you're up.
All over it.
Yeah, that was sick.
And how do you know this?
See, here's the thing that I find interesting about this season so far. We haven't really seen any fighting, but we haven't needed to see any fighting. The actual visual storytelling, like, yeah, this is a fighting show. Yeah, this is anime, quote-unquote, like American anime, or if you wanted to say that. But, like, we don't need to see fighting to see that it's enjoyable, a good time, or anything like that. We can just actually sit down and watch what's going on and just see how it's happening. Like, genuinely, like, I don't need a flashy grim fight to enjoy what is on screen, because this, at least what's happening is just compelling. It's just compelling storytelling.
And how do you know this?
Well, it worked for someone we know. Blake, your turn.
Do they still have their semblances? I feel like they... Oh, that's cute.
Someone you know, hmm?
Hey, what about us? What do you want us to do?
Huh?
Enough! It's my turn! Attack! Full steam ahead! No! This is not how it's supposed to go! This isn't right! This isn't fair! You... Wait.
This isn't right. This isn't fair. Yeah, that's what I said about Pyrrha. That's what I said about Penny. That's what I said about everyone who has died in this show. It wasn't fair. It was taken from me too soon. Shut up, brat, and let's keep playing.
This isn't fair!
There, shut up.
You... Wait. What type of creatures did you say you are again?
Winners.
Blake is a faunus. Little's a mouse. At least I think.
Sure.
And the rest of us are human?
What do we do?
Human? Human! I knew it! You must have cheated! All of you! Get them! Get them!
So they can still use their semblances? Alright, I'm with the music. Guys, my semblance is in full effect, isn't it? And it's always to make me look like a frickin' idiot. Jazzy beat hits.
Leave them alone! You're going to hurt them!
It's my royal birthday, and I can do whatever I like!
Semblance time, baby.
I've won! Give up already.
We won't. Hey, there's wooden slats!
Yeah! Combo attack! Yes! Let's go! Love a combo attack. Hey, what the hell?
won't concede, then I will have you beheaded.
You can throw a tantrum if you want, but we won! Take us to the tree!
Cards, there.
Your Majesty! Oh, you must be so distraught.
The Cheshire Cat?
Unable to do the one thing you were put on this acre to do. I understand. Surely you don't want to behead them? They are but fragile things without a head. If you get angry and break them, they might not ever come back.
It's my birthday, and they wouldn't let me.
I know, Your Majesty. It truly isn't fair. You must play your game and win at any cost. It must hurt your heart. Let me help.
Fine. I won't behead them. But I never want to see them again.
That's fair.
What about my friends? They're still tiny, and he promised he would...
Promises are like birds. They taste great, but always escape. Before he changes his mind.
Don't touch me!
Come, quickly.
You're finished!
This is so trippy and I love it.
Here, this is the way out.
Cheshire Cat knows what it's doing. It's like Alice in Wonderland and Kingdom Hearts.
For saving us.
The world, after playing Kingdom Hearts 7 times, I still have absolutely no, and I mean absolutely no idea how to do anything in that world. Tell me how to get to the Mad Hatter's palace or whatever. Could not tell you. Couldn't fathom how to tell you how to get there because I don't know. All I can, you know what I do know? I know how to beat the final boss, and that's it.
I don't know how that went so wrong. But thank you for saving us.
It's pretty easy, actually.
Good thing I dropped by the prince's party when I did. I usually hate parties.
Same.
End up in his game anyway.
We wanted to speak to the Red King, but he wasn't there. And now we're back where we started.
The king? How do you know him? Well, times change, you know, and so do we when it's our time to change. Don't you?
Weird line. Oh, things have become very weird.
Did you hear that? There was a Red King. Right. But something's changed since then.
Great! So we're not in the stupid story after all. We're in its stupid sequel.
First things first. What are you? What did you need to talk to the king about? And what is your favorite dessert?
What, again? We're humans,
Well,
and...
I must say, you're not nearly as interesting as the others I've met. What about... Hold that thought.
What's the deal with this cat? Can't anyone here be normal?
No.
That's not just any cat. When Alex was lost, she met the Curious Cat.
Not the...
Who loved to ask questions. And the Curious Cat helped Alex find the tree.
Wait, so the cat is our ticket out of here?
Rubes! Don't let that cat get away!
Rubes? That is not a nickname I want.
No, I need a nap.
Squeakers is still killing it. Big Squeakers guy. It's bleeding? That's the Jabberwocker, right? Oh, not Neo. Did her semblance just evolve? Did Neo's semblance just evolve in front of my very eyes? Oh, damn. Alright, I'm with it. I'm always with it. I'll take it. I'll take the vibes. Bow is attached to cloak. Absolutely not. My left cheek is hurting me. It's in pain. It's actually beautiful concept art still. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you don't mind, like, comment, share, subscribe. Down below, there's going to be a link to the Discord, 18 plus, yada, 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 yada. If you, I don't know if I said, if you don't mind, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, all that jazz. But thank you so much for watching. This has just been my reaction to RWBY Volume 9, Chapters 1, 2, and 3. Hope you enjoy. I post every day. I will see you tomorrow.